Blah, 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 blah.
Time to get back on the trail.
All right, back on the trail. It's July 29th. I got back on the trail just before 10 a.m. Got a ride in from Trail Angel named Frank, along with Javol, Panther, and Trail Angel's son and two of his friends who we're gonna go mountain biking down Mount Ashland after they dropped us off. So Panther's up ahead. He dropped me and Panther off a little further down the trail. Then Javol, he wanted to hike that, all of the PCT, even little road walk section. So good for him. Just spent a couple days in Ashland. Stayed at the Ashland Commons, the hostel. It was a good stay there. Yesterday we Trail Angel ferried us around, and me and a couple other hikers went to Medford. Spent a ton of money at REI, and back to the Ultra Lone Peak 7s. These are size 12.5. Previous ones that were hurting my feet were size 12s. So we'll see if this is any better. I noticed my right foot is pronating because I don't have the little wedge in there. Don't know if that'll cause any issues. Gear store maybe have them put a wedge in there or something, Versa wedge, in the inside of my arch to stop me from pronating. You know, we'll see how it goes. The topos were hurting my right foot. My left foot not too bad, but they were making both feet sweat way too much. They do not breathe very well, and I didn't care for that at all. I really like how the Ultras breathe, and my feet were just starting to just stink all the time, and I hate that. And that's a good way to get athlete's foot and infections, and I don't want that. Calluses are more of an issue. I'm having a problem with the Ultras than blisters, and but I don't want to be dealing with any foot infections. So I sent the topos home along with my bear bag and bear bag hanging kit for my food bag, and I got a Ursack instead. There's almost nowhere to hang a bear bag on the PCT. So yeah, so I feel better with the Ursack now. It's a Kevlar bag you tie to a bottom of a tree. The animals come up, they might gnaw on the bag, but they're supposedly strong enough that doesn't actually penetrate the bag and steal your food, I guess, in theory. And I had to learn how to repack my bag because the Ursack is long and narrow instead of kind of wide and short like my other food bag. So yeah, got the pack kind of oriented more vertically than I had stuff more horizontally before, and it feels pretty good. My pack's pretty weighted down, but it's distributed pretty well, and got a lot of food in there. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I might have to try and send some stuff forward from Mazama. I may just have too much food, who knows. But we'll see how that works out. I'm gonna try and get about 16, 17 miles, maybe a little further today. It's about noon right now. I'm gonna stop and take a break at this campsite in a bit. Then there's water about mile 8 something, so another four some miles. But I got a liter left. Fresh water from Essentia. Got new water bottles at the store. Try and get up to Crater Lake in a few days. Yeah, see beautiful Crater Lake, and then figure out where I want to go from there. headed into camp. Less than a mile away. Decided to only do about 12 today, and there's some issues with water and stuff in this stretch, so I figured, it's like dry camping, and having a hike like 10 miles to the next water source. I'll just camp tonight, and it's fine. It's gonna be about 7:30 when I get to camp anyway. So, all right, see you later. Thank you, campsite. Woo-hoo. Interesting. There you go. Little reminder. A less than 890 miles to go. Look what we got here. We got, huckleberries. Huckleberries. Yep. Legal and basket. Ooh. I'll be your huckleberry. Nice section here with some huckleberries. Got less than 8 miles, about 7 miles left to get to camp tonight for going for 23 today. Oh yeah, I can do it. It's not super steep. I got a climb coming up here not too long, but yeah, should be a good day to do it. Just hanging out with me, just bedding down. Yep. We're definitely on the side of a volcano. All this old lava flow, lava rock. And then they got this pumice stone here that we're walking on. Boy, definitely gonna do a number on my shoes, I'm sure. And then there's a view of one of the dormant volcanoes out here. Behind them trees over there. Show you when I get there. And there's Mount McLaughlin. Big old volcano. Still walking around and love this lava stuff. Guess I'll be doing this a lot in the next 2 days. Get to Crater Lake and then reassess what I want to do. Thank you, campsite. Thank you, campsite. You know you're next to a road. And I should have worn my earplugs, but I didn't. I thought the creek would cover it up, but it didn't. But it was still some nice white noise. Whoop whoop. Alright, stayed at Highway 140. A little short of my destination yesterday by 0.2 of a mile. So I didn't get my 23. 22.8. It's okay. I was ready to stop. Sometimes you just gotta stop. Got about a 1,200 foot climb, 1,300 foot climb. And then it's pretty kind of cruisy for most of the rest of the day. Another, what, 22.6 I think I'm trying to do today. 22.8. Kind of a repeat of yesterday. Hips are sore. Left kind of calves / shin is kind of tight, sore, but it's getting better as I'm walking around this morning, loosening it up. Yeah, didn't sleep very well last night because I didn't put in my earplugs. Should have. But lesson learned. And also too, is my hip was bothering me. But I decided yesterday I didn't want to take any ibuprofen. So, see if that was the right choice as well. Listening to a podcast, this guy was saying that yeah, if you take NSAIDs like ibuprofen, it decreases your body's ability to heal itself, and inflammation is part of the healing, and pain is the signal your body's aware of something going on and that it needs to repair itself. So, you know, we'll see. Probably have to take some later because I got to get through this hike. And yeah, maybe some Tylenol just to take the edge off. And yeah, so, but otherwise my legs are working, spirits high, and that's about it. I'm gonna stop for the night pretty soon here. I got just over 1.5 liters of water. I think that'll do me good for the night. There might actually even be a pond. I can get some water from this next campsite. I just looked at my mileages, and I thought the hike into Mazama was going to be less than 24, but it's actually like 27. There's no way I'm doing that. Yeah. So I'm going to do a shorter day tomorrow. I think about 12 something miles, and then camp at the last water source or near it, maybe just beyond it. I'll load up on water and then carry the water to the next campsite, and then I'll have plenty of water for the morning, and then hike the 19 point something miles to Mazama. I think I'll do that and start really early. So stop earlier tonight, try and get to bed earlier. Should be easy considering last night got to bed late and then slept like crap. So, which again was my fault. I didn't wear earplugs. I should have, but I shouldn't have to wear earplugs out here. We're in the wilderness. So that's the plan. And then I kind of gauged out the plan coming up, trying to get to Kenzie Pass by the 12th, and then taking me up on the 13th maybe to government camp, or actually the trail by government camp, so I can go up on Hood, and so then I'll have well, 4 days of hiking to get up and over Mount Hood and down Eagle Creek to the gorge, and PCT days. So, ooh, is this the spot? This might be the spot. That's it. I didn't double check, but I'm pretty sure this is my campsite for the night. All right, good night.
A few moments later.
Well, that last one wasn't the campsite, but there's another 6/10 of a mile up. But I got here, ate dinner already, set up. As you can see, it's still light out. That's all right. I'm trying to get some sleep. Get to bed earlier tonight so I can get up early tomorrow. Get up at 5. Actually, I don't have to get up that early tomorrow because I'm got a shorter day. I think it's only 14 miles. So that I can have split up that big day into 2. So, yeah, that'll be a lot better. All right. Peace. Good night.
Thank you, campsite. Thank you, campsite. Bye, dearie, dearie, dears. I'm singing you too. Hi. I'll singing you to the morning. I had been hiking for a few miles this morning. Finally up out of the trees. Got a view. I think that's like out there in the Klamath Reservation. Klamath Lake, all that. Very dry out there. Yeah, very smoky today. I think this will be the theme of Oregon, smoky. Alright, just got some water. Took a long break down there. Hey, little chippy monkey. And I got some views up here. Some of it's kind of a burn section. And little, what is that? I can't remember which volcano that was. I wonder if that's the one I saw the other day. I'll hike to the next water. Fill up with water again.
I don't think you see it, I guess. You don't think so?
From up here?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, there's body of water over there. I wasn't sure.
No. It's gotta be like right in
It's too hazy.
that range there somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably can't see like.
Well, so far the best view since I've got the water. Pretty hazy. The lake's out there somewhere. Alright. So So. Made a decision, going to skip up ahead and meet Pivot Desert Moon in Washington. Not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'd rather spend more time Pivot and Desert Moon than out here alone. Enjoying Washington. It's a special place for me. I really like to spend it, especially with Pivot. So, yeah, there's it. Yep. Right on. Some crazy rock formations up there. Kind of reminds me of the Sawtooth a little bit. All jaggedy and crumbly looking. This whole area was just one time decimated by the explosion of Mount Mazama that created a crater that later filled up with water and created Crater Lake as we know it today. I think it was about 4,000 years ago. Yeah. Local indigenous tribes have lots of legends and stories about it. When it was witnessed, observed, you can imagine it was quite the cataclysm. There's ash deposited from it all the way up in Idaho where I lived. It was quite a spectacle. The awesome forces of nature at work. Woo. Made it to 18 hundo. Oh, still pretty cool though. Alright, almost to my campsite for the night. Mosquitoes are starting to swarm me pretty good. About to throw on the head net in a second here after I stop this video. And yeah, gonna hike about 20-ish miles to Mazama tomorrow, which is Mazama Village is at Crater Lake National Park. So that's my destination for tomorrow. There's no real water on the trail. There's some possible ponds, stagnant water in a few spots, but I got 5.5 liters of water on me right now, so that'll get me through tonight, and then all day tomorrow. So I already got my food in my backpack, cold soaking, and should be good to go when I get to camp. So when I get to camp, I'm going to throw on my windbreaker and my wind pants so that the bugs can't bite me, because they're biting right through this sun hoodie. Even though I treat it with permethrin, it doesn't seem to do much. Maybe I didn't treat it enough with permethrin. I kind of went light on it because, you know, it's against my skin all the time. So maybe permethrin just doesn't really work on mosquitoes like advertised. So, all right, that'll be it. Have a good night.